Yeah, what do I'm live. Good evening, guys. Thank you for coming. Mega shout out to you all. I really appreciate you. Happy Tuesday to everyone. Thank you for joining this live streaming. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome, guys. Thank you for coming. Happy Tuesday to you all. Thank you for joining this live streaming. Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. Mega shout out to you all. Thank you for coming. Good evening. You all are welcome. So today we are going to chit chat. Why is wickedness everywhere? That is our topic for today. Why is wickedness everywhere? Why is wickedness everywhere? That is our today's discussion. So I really appreciate you coming in. Keep coming, guys. Let's discuss. Why is wickedness everywhere? So I think wickedness is everywhere because people are wicked. Yes, that is my own opinion, and we all have our opinion. People are wicked, and that is why they derive pleasure in wickedness. Wickedness is when somebody derive pleasure in doing wickedness. So that is wickedness. And there are people that derive wickedness in doing wickedness, which means behind every wickedness, there is always somebody. Behind every wicked person, there is a wicked person, which means in every wickedness, there is a wicked person behind it. Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming at Sweet Pie Asmac. Hey, Lady B, Sweet Lady B. Thank you for coming. Sweet P, how you doing? Mega shout out to you. V Unique said hello, host. Hello to you, V Unique. Thank you for that thumbs up. Valizi Ushe, thank you for that thumbs up. Mega shout out to you all. Thank you for joining. Happy Tuesday to you all. V Unique, Valizi Ushe, and Sweet Pie. Thank you for joining this live streaming. So I was discussing before you people came in, and the topic for today is why is wickedness everywhere? That is our today's topic. Why is wickedness everywhere? So I went further to say wickedness are everywhere because people are wicked. Behind every wickedness, there is a wicked man and there is a wicked woman. So Valizi said, Sweet Pie, hello to you. And Sweet Pie is saying hello to Valizi. Okay, thank you for coming, guys. I really appreciate you all. So that is our discussion today. So, guys, what do you think about this topic? You know, at times I do make friendship. Like last time, which is Friday, I did make friendship. We make friends and we were one friends and one family. So if you are still in the building and you look around and you don't have anyone in the building, feel free to hold hands with them while our discussion is going on. Be unique, feel free to make friends with Valizi. Feel free to make friends with Sweet Pie if you are not friends already. So that is it, guys. And I had dropped the link should in case if anyone is interested to come to the link and discuss this very topic with me. Why is wickedness everywhere? Wickedness is everywhere because people are wicked. And I said earlier, behind every wickedness, there is a wicked man and there is a wicked woman. So what brought me to this topic of today? What brought me to this topic of today? Walizi Ushe said, whatever you sow, you will reap. The world is coming to an end, or we are at the end time. So wicked is the order of the day, which means she's trying to say wickedness is the order of the day. That is correct. Whatever you sow is what you reap, because we are already in the end time. And that is why wickedness is everywhere. Wickedness is everywhere. And that is why you can't stop it. Because I used to say always in my LS that brothers of Cain and brothers of Abel are what make this earth today. So if there are brothers of Cain, wickedness must surely be everywhere. That is it. Wickedness must surely be everywhere. Every man or woman born of a woman is full of evil. That is what the Bible says. Every man, woman born of a woman is this is full of evil. So what am I trying to say? Behind every wickedness, there must be a wicked man and there must be a wicked woman that is going to take out or carry out the activities of wickedness. So, what am I trying to say? Before I come to the reason why I brought this particular topic today, I said earlier, wickedness is everywhere. We can't stop that. We cannot dispute it. We cannot abolish it. Why? Because the brothers and the sisters of Cain, they are everywhere. And that is why even in our community, even in our very world, even in our nations, even in our friends, there are different wickedness. Because there, I've seen a friend that called a friend, and at the end of the day, he was sleeping with the husband and he said it's the friend. So what am I trying to say? When we are talking about wickedness, it is common in our society. It is common in those so-called friends. It is common in those so-called husbands. It is common in those so-called wives. Even among the children, it is common. So it's common in our in families, in our nation, in our country at large, even in our government. Wickedness is everywhere. And today, wickedness is not the order of the day. Gloria Emmanuel said, Belize, we should thank you, my beloved. Okay. Thank you, Gloria Emmanuel, for coming. And be unique said the world is full of wicked people, even among us. After subscribing to person, goes back to pull his subscription. Yes, I said it. I always say it when we are making friendship because at times I do let's hold hands and let's be friends. We are just saying White is taking it. All of them, when we come to a real check up, all of them is not being taken by Whitey. Some are taken by people that you gave to. They want to take it back. And why is it? It's not good. Because if you want to grow, as I said in my LS, I think 3 weeks or 2 weeks ago, you can't grow without growing somebody. Yes, you cannot grow without growing somebody. Because before we got here, people grew us, and we have the chance to grow others. So if you must grow as an individual or as a person, you must grow others. It's not that you go and give somebody and you go and take it. No. Growing others, when you give to them, anytime they upload, I know you can't catch all their videos because we all have our normal and our things that we are doing. But once in a while, if he's the type that uploads daily, you can get him on one of his videos, which means maybe out of 5 videos, you can get him on one or on two. So that is it for today, guys. Thank you for coming, Anita Joyce. Valizi Ushe said, Lady B, you have finished your fried rice and chicken. My fried rice and chicken never finish. Oh, it's still there. So that is it, guys. Today we are talking about wickedness everywhere. So as I was saying, I have said some things. A dominant man saying hello. I said hello, hello to you, Mr. Rule. That is our Mr. Rule. A dominant man. He make the rules. He give the rules. So I told him anyone that make rules is also capable of breaking rules. So Anita Jazz said, okay, host, thank you for coming at Anita Jazz. How are you doing? Today's topic is about wickedness. And I know many of us, we have had the experiences of maybe wicked people or wicked person around us. Like me, I have seen it, I have experienced it, and that is why I came out with this topic to say, why is wickedness everywhere? And we can't stop it. Wickedness must continue. Why? Because the brothers and the sisters of Cain are everywhere. Behind every wickedness, there is a wicked man that must bring those things to action. There is a wicked woman that must bring those things to action. So if you can share, guys, share so that we can have many people in this building. Because people need to come hear this. It's not every time let's make friends. I know I do it once in a while, but today is discussion class, and I know it's going to benefit somebody as usual. LS is meant to benefit every one of us, even me talking, and you that is present. Because when you are writing, I will also be reading your comments. That is why it's beneficial to everyone, and that is why it's good at times to visit LS so that you know what the person is talking and discussing about. LS is good, guys. Make sure you visit LS, even if you doesn't stay long, at least 5 to 10 minutes, so that you can know what the person is talking about. Dominant man said, I am Mr. Rules. Yes, you are Mr. Rules. You give rules, but you also break rules. We all are meant to break rules. Thank you all for coming. Anita just said, yes, wickedness everywhere, like you said. Yes, I am saying it not because I want to say it. I am saying it because I have seen wickedness happening right in my very eyes. So, what am I trying to say? Wickedness is everywhere. Wicked man, wicked woman, wicked boy, wicked girl. They are everywhere. Behind every wickedness, there is wicked person. So, what am I trying to say? This brings me to my very point that I am going to discuss right now. As I was reading through the internet, I saw, I saw where somebody, a lady that knows that she is having something that is not good to the society. What am I trying to say? She was sick in her health, all this immune sickness. She knows, and they are giving her treatment on that. And because she is wicked, she saw a young man, and instead of her to maybe tell the young man, or even if the young man is interested in her, because all these young men, that is why even if you say stop looking outside, be content with what you have, many people will not listen, because the young man wants everything under the skirt. He got down with the lady. He got down with the lady, and after the end, what happened? The same thing. I don't want to put my mouth. We all know those immune sicknesses. Yes, that they give them treatment so that even when the person is pregnant, they pull the baby out for some before the time to deliver, so that the sickness will not get to the baby. The lady went down with the man and do it right with the man without prevention, without protection. She knows very well that she's sick. She knows very well that her system is bad. But because she is wicked, she spread it and gave it to the man in question. So, what am I trying to say? Wickedness is everywhere. Even if I know it takes the grace of God, because maybe she might be thinking, somebody that gave it to me. And that is why the Bible says integrity is meant for everybody. When you are a woman of integrity, you will not be going from one pillar to another post. You will not be going from one place to another. You will be content with what you have. You will stay in one place. Because people that don't stay in one place, that is what they get. And at the end of the day, she got the virus. Before you know it, she transferred it to this young man. And the young man in question is not married. The young man in question is a young man. So what am I trying to say? Wickedness is everywhere. She got down with the man. She did not prevent herself. She did not give the man prevention or protection. She did it down with the man just like that. And after that, the man contracted the virus. So what am I trying to say? Wickedness is everywhere, even among the children. The other day I saw on internet a son beating the mother. What has the mother done? Maybe he has gone to his friends or he has gone to those fake people that told him that the mother is the one disturbing him or the mother is against his success. I saw it openly. He was beating the mother with all kind of blow, blowing the mother from all the teeth. All the teeth of the mother were pulling out. What will warrant a child to be beating the mother, if not wickedness? You are forgetting how he cared for you when you were 3 months, 6 months, and now you are a full-grown man. That man will not be less than 35 that day. The video that I watched, that man beating the mom will not be less than 35. And up to your 3 months to 35 years, your mother did not kill you. He is still your mother. But because you have gone to mingle with bad friends, or you have gone to mingle with these so-called bad people, they are poisoning you. You just came to be beating your mother. So what am I trying to say? Wickedness is everywhere. Is it the one in this our community or in this our world where husbands are pursuing their wives, maybe because the wife could not give birth, or where husbands are killing their wives because he said the woman is so wicked, she doesn't have manners, or is it the woman that is killing the husband? I have seen so many things on internet that make me to say, okay, let me sit down and discuss this very particular topic. Sweet Pie say, why do people choose wickedness and conceive themselves that the choice made is good in God's eyes? Do they have mental health issues? That is why I like this country that we are in. If anything happens to you, they will go and check you psychological first. If it is psychological problem, they will say, yes, he has a problem. But people are just wicked doing it with their open eye, not that they have psychological problem. Thank you for coming, humble wife. She said, beautiful host. I hail you. I hail the asshole. Thank you for coming, humble wife. Thank you for coming, sweet pie. Thank you for coming, dominant man. Thank you for coming, Anita Jazz. So today's topic, humble wife, we are talking about why is wickedness everywhere. That is our topic for today. Why is wickedness everywhere? And this has brought me to the story that I have been narrating since, of a lady that has a virus and transferred it to the man. And now both of them are having the virus, and both of them are now kept in a place where both of them can be treated. And I talked to another one, how a child is beating the mother, and that child should not be less than 35 years old. Your mother carried you from your 3 months to your 35 years, and because you mingled with bad people or bad friends or fake pastors or fake native doctors, they are telling you that your mother is your problem. You went ahead beating your mother right in the very public, and people were videoing it. That is wickedness. That is the world that we are in. And I went ahead to also mention, is it the one of the wives? Because you said your husband is going out. The one I saw lately said because the husband is going out with another man, another woman, he poured acid on the man and the man died. Why is wickedness everywhere? That is our topic for today. Share done. Oh, thank you for sharing me out, humble lady. Humble wife, thank you for sharing me out. Sweet past is so sad to beat your mom or so that's I couldn't even finish the video. I just have to remove it because me, I don't like watching things that will make me to feel bad. She was just hitting the mom in the public, and people were videoing. The boy was not even ashamed with his bossa. He was just giving the mother blow from all the teeth. The mother's teeth was just flying out. So that is the generation we are in. And that is why even the Bible says, when We are in the last days. All these things are going to be happening. And as we can see in this our very wide world, it's already happening. Children are killing their parents. Parents are killing their children. Husbands are killing their wife. The government are killing their people. The country are killing their people. No protection anywhere. So that is the world we are in, because the devil rules the world. And that is why people that are brothers and sisters of Cain and sisters of Cain, brothers of Cain, they are the ones under these wicked acts. Because behind every wickedness, there is a wicked man, there is a wicked woman, just like Judas Iscariot. Because if Judas Iscariot did not allow himself to be used, I don't think he would have been the person that needed to choose sell Christ. So what am I trying to say? In our community, there are wicked people. In our house, there are wicked people. Even among our siblings, there are wickedness. If a mother, a child can deal with her mother publicly, so what is it that you think of within your siblings? There are wicked ones, because you only know your mind. You don't know their mind. Even if a child that you gave birth with so can just come to the public and mesmerize you like that, beat you with a kind of blow that nobody is expected. So what do you think? We are in a wicked world, and that is why wickedness is spreading bigger and better than goodness. Why? Because even when Cain killed Abel, and Jesus and God asked him, Cain, Cain, where is thy brother? And instead of him to say, oh Lord, I'm sorry, I killed him because I was greedy, he was still rude. Which means some people still find pleasure in doing wickedness. Thank you for coming, Edith Benedo TV. Some people still find pleasure in doing wickedness. So guys, the link is there if you want to come up and discuss why is wickedness so rampant in our society today. Why is wickedness so many? Why is wickedness so plenteous in our community, in our society, in our worldwide today, in our country, everywhere, in our government, even among our friends, even among the children, among the husband and the wife, among the siblings, brothers and sisters? Why is wickedness so common? Look at the video that I watched last time. This boy was nothing less than 30. He slept with a girl of 6 years. And he said their family, he goes to check on them every day. That even the parents rely on him. That even when the parents is not at, they can leave the child for him to watch over the child. But at the end of the day, he was not saying he doesn't know what came over him. You don't know what came over you at your age. That guy should be 30. He slept with a girl 6 years. So that is the world that we are in. That is the world that we are in. And that is why the Bible even tells us to guide our hearts. Because if you don't guide your heart, wickedness is in the heart of a man. Even the Bible said the hearts of men are desperately wicked. And that is why it's necessary as a mother, as a parent, guide your heart from wickedness, so that these things that you are guiding your heart from, you can relate it as a parent to your children as well. You will tell them this is not good as a child. You will tell them this is not what you ought to do as a child. Even among my kids, when they are doing something at times, I will tell the one that is wrong, you are wrong. You are not supposed to do this. Because the more you let them know when they are young, that is when you can break them when they are young. When they are young, you can talk to them, you can encourage them. Because in this generation that we are in, when they get to 10, 12, you can't break them anymore. You can't tell them things and they obey anymore. That is why it is left for you as a parent, when your kids are growing up, tell them the things of life. Put them through the things of life. When somebody is wrong, tell your child, don't take side with anyone. You are wrong. Don't do this. This is not what you are supposed to do. Why? Because you are training that child for tomorrow. You are training that child for tomorrow. God help me. We're having nuisance today in our society because some parents has failed to correct their children. Because even the Bible says, a shameful child brings sorrow to the parents. A shameful child. What is, when you look at other translation of the Bible, say some will say a stubborn child, some will say a wayward child, some Bible translation will say a desperate child. Why? Because the parents failed when they were young to put them in order, to give them good courage, good advice, to tell them this is what you are supposed to do as a child. So that at the end of the day, that child will be beneficial to you and to the society at large. Why are we finding so many kids, so many children in our society today wayward? Why are we finding so many people in our country today, God have mercy on my tongue, useless? Why are we finding so many people in our society today shameless? Why? Because some parents has failed in their duty as a parents. When they are young, you can still tell them, you can still toss them to and fro, and that is the chance for you to win their heart as a mother or as a parent or as a father, putting them through, telling them what they ought to do as a person. It's not that when your child commits havoc, you, instead of you to take your child and plug the child bonbon, you will take the child inside and be quarreling with somebody that flogged your child for you. I have seen these things happening in Africa many times because you corrected a child and tell the child this thing you did is not good. Don't do. The mother will be grumbling. So tell me tomorrow why that child is not going to be destitute, is not going to be vagabond to the community at large. And at the end of the day, he will turn armed robber. And at the end of the day, he will go and be killing people, collecting their things with force. We ought, as a parent, to take care of our children when they are young. It's not when they are 12 years, you will not be correcting them. It's too late. No child is going to take correction when he or she is 12 or when he or she is 10. Correction must start from year one. When they start talking and when they start listening, to avoid many wickedness, because wickedness is too many in our society. You will just point a gun to your neighbor and you just kill him. Why? Wickedness. You will go to the somewhere where they are selling things and you know rightfully, hopefully that thing is not yours. You will steal that thing. Wickedness. Flourish reaction. Thank you for coming. Humble wife say the Bible says the hearts of men are desperately wicked. Yes, that was what Sweet Pie told us before. Yes, wickedness everywhere. Even Valize, who she said a woman born of a man, all his days are full of evil, and that is why God has given us the mind to choose between wickedness and good. In as far as the devil rules the world, it doesn't mean that we should be among the world, because even the Bible says we are in this world, but we are not of this world, because God has translated us. Jesus has reconciled us with God, and when you are reconciled, your mind must be renewed. And once your mind is renewed, you can't do evil anymore. Like me, I can't do evil anymore because my mind is renewed. I know that if I do such thing to somebody, it's going to kill that person. It's going to hurt that person. Why? I go ahead to do it. I can't do it. There are certain things that I can't do again as a human being. Why? Because my mind is renewed. Until our mind is renewed, until we separate ourselves from wickedness, because behind every wicked man, there is Behind every wickedness, there is a wicked man and a wicked woman, which is the architect of evil. Because if there's no wickedness, there will be no evil. So in as far there is wickedness in our community, in our society, in the worldwide at large, wickedness is going to continue. So what am I trying to say? Whether we are here, whether we are there, whether you are there, I am here, let's renew our mind. Because a day is going to come when you will be old. Because a good child, according to the Bible, says, gladdens the heart of the parents. I see in our world today, in our society today, in our generation today, many children, they don't gladden the heart of the parents. Why? Wickedness. Imagine 26 years old, you want to kill your parents for ritual. And when they ask, you said you have suffered. What have you suffered? 26 years old, if not in this generation, that before you are 18, you are, some of them, before they are 20, they are graduates. In our era, 26 years, you are still in school, in university. Yes. But this era, this generation, 20 years, some of them are graduates. Imagine 26 years old telling the world on camera that he has suffered. What have you suffered at your age that you want to kill your parents for ritual? He has already bought the clothes, the things they ask him to buy. Maybe they are going to wash the things for him. He will go and say, oh, mommy, I love you. Look at, this is what I brought for you. And the mother will wear it and die. And the child will take courage, knowing hopefully well that he killed the mother to do ritual. He will take courage in it. This generation we are in, it's not even in this generation, because wickedness has been on right from the days of Jesus. Even before Jesus, wickedness still there. So that is why I say we cannot abolish it, but we have to renew our mind. Because when your mind is renewed, you can't do evil. And because you can't do evil, you can also teach your children not to do evil. Because the same way you are not living is what you are going to teach your children. Love Theory said that is evil. Yes. Evil is everywhere. Imagine somebody that is having virus, because he want to spread it around, he goes ahead to be sleeping around from pillar to post, from post to I don't even know how to say it. Sleeping around. If she is a female, she sleep around with every male. Even before the male open the mouth to say hello, she has slept with the person just to spread the virus. Wickedness. Until we come to our senses to know that wickedness doesn't pay. Because whatsoever a man soweth, just like Valisi Ushe said before, that is going to reap. Wickedness are everywhere in our wide world today because our societies are wicked. Our government are wicked. Government killing their own citizens. Imagine, you said you are a government. You are supposed to protect the people, but you are killing them. Why? Wickedness. Wickedness has now become the order of the day. Wickedness is now the priority of everything. When you want to go and renew your passport, there are people standing there. You that did online, you will come home late. But people that just went there on their own, they will just do the thing. Before they know, 2 hours they are out. Why? Wickedness. Wickedness. Wickedness is everywhere. You can't book passport online and go and do it peacefully. Those that book online will be there. Those that are just coming in will just be doing it. Why? Wickedness. Bribe. Wickedness everywhere. Mother killing the child. Wickedness. Father killing the child. Wickedness. Husband killing the wife. Wickedness. Wife pouring acid on the husband because she's jealous that the husband went to sleep with somebody else. Wickedness. Instead of you pouring acid on the man, why don't you tell the man you are tired and you are done and walk away? If you are tired of the marriage, must you kill somebody? Must you pour acid on somebody as a woman? Is it the nature of men to cheat? Men are cheaters. It is only men that are their mind are not now renewed that doesn't cheat anymore. Men that they not know what they are doing, that they are not fully born again, they will say, okay, no more cheating. They will stay tuned to their wife. Instead of you to kill somebody by pouring acid on the man and the man lost his life. And at the end, you are saying you don't know what came over you. Look at the other one I said, 30 years old, sleeping with 6 years old. And at the end, you will say you don't know what came over you. Look at the other one that took gun and killed the both parents, the father and the mother, because the father and the mother were not able to give him what he desired. All fingers are not equal. If your parents cannot provide for you, it's not enough for you to kill them. Maybe you have been telling them these things for some time. You have been telling them for some time. You have been telling them and discussing it for some time. And maybe your mother will say, okay, give me chance. I will do for you. Just give me chance. And you as a young child, you can endure. The problem of this our generation is they cannot endure. And that is why wickedness has now become the order of the day. Thank you all for coming. Success John Osage, thank you for coming. I really appreciate. Donald Tech, thank you for coming. Flourish and Reaction said, Donald, I am okay. Take short videos. God's People's TV, thank you for coming. You all are welcome. I really appreciate your love. I really appreciate your support. Today we are discussing, and our discussion is why wickedness everywhere. Why is wickedness everywhere? That is our topic for today. Why is wickedness everywhere? Among the children is there. Among the parents is there. Among husband and wife is there. Why is wickedness everywhere? And the link is there, guys. Feel free to join this platform. Feel free to discuss. Let's discuss. Let's discuss, guys. Join the link and come, let's discuss this topic together. What do you think? What is your take? What is your take on this topic? So that is it, guys. Thank you for joining God's People's TV. Wickedness is everywhere. Wickedness everywhere. Because somebody bought a car, you will go and put something in the car. The person will have accident and die. Why? Wickedness. Why will you kill somebody because he bought a car? Why will you kill somebody because he bought a land? Why will you kill somebody because he's building her house? Why? Because wickedness is not the order of the day in our society, in our community, in our worldwide, in our whole worldwide, in our generation today. Wickedness is not the order of the day. What am I trying to say? Wickedness is everywhere. Even among so-called friends, wickedness is everywhere. Thank you for that super chat. God's People's TV, thank you for that super chat. I really appreciate you. May God replenish and fill your pockets. So that is it, guys. Wickedness is everywhere. Grace Beta, thank you for coming. Good evening to you all. Happy Tuesday. Thank you for joining this live streaming from my side to your side. Mega shout out to you all. Our today's topic is why is wickedness everywhere? That is our topic today. Because I cannot sit down and imagine the wicked acts and the wickedness that is growing daily in our society, that is growing daily in our world today, that is growing daily in our generation today. Parents killing their children, husband killing their wives, wife killing their husbands, friends killing their friend. I've saw before where a friend kill a friend because of iPhone 12. Why will you kill somebody because of what the person bought? Why will you kill somebody because he bought a car? Why will you kill somebody because the person bought a land? Why will you kill somebody because the person is building a house? That is the generation that we are in. That is the world that we are in. Wickedness is not like bread and Fanta, where they eat it and they beige as if they are in their parlor. Wickedness everywhere. Greetings to you, Gloria Bliss TV. Thank you for coming. Happy Tuesday to you, Gloria Bliss TV. Thank you for coming, Grace Becca. Thank you for coming, Gloria Bliss. Thank you for coming, Flourishing. Thank you for coming, Tech. Thank you for coming, everyone. I really appreciate you all. Today's topic is why is wickedness everywhere? That is our topic today. Not good to hurt anyone. Yes, I said it earlier. Until we are renewed in our mind, the wickedness will still continue. More grace, Lady B. Thank you for that, Gloria Bliss. What am I trying to say? Until we are renewed in our mind. And that is why the Bible says, these days I've given you between life and death. Choose which one you want to stay. What am I trying to say? Until your mind is renewed, you cannot preach righteousness. You cannot preach goodness. Because the brothers and sisters of Cain are everywhere. You can't stop wickedness. But you can always stop wickedness when you are not involved. When you are not involved, what you know doesn't help somebody else, you don't do it. Just like somebody said here before, he said, even among subscribers like us, people are still wicked. You do for them, they will go back and take it away. And I said, that is true. Because we are just saying whitey, whitey. All of them, when we sit down very well to look, it is not whitey that is taking them. That is wickedness. And another wickedness between us, you will go to somebody's channel and leave comment without watching the video. That is another wickedness. And that is why the person said wickedness is happening right in our nose as a YouTubers, as a subscribers. Wickedness is everywhere. You upload video because the person always see you in your video in a comment section. She will just come to you, he or she will just come to you and leave you comments without watching the video. Some will even watch the video and skip the ad. And the person knows very well that it's that ad that will help you to get just some coin. And the person is trying to get monetized. I said earlier, you cannot grow until you grow somebody. Because you going to people that are not monetized, watching their video, for example, and you are watching their video who are giving them like, you are helping that person to grow. You are supporting that person to grow with watch hour, with views. But today, people will just go to people's channel and leave comment without watching video. Wickedness. Wickedness is the order of the day. Wickedness is everywhere. Why? Because the brothers and sisters of Cain are everywhere. We can't stop it. Right from the old days, wickedness has been on. Wickedness has been on. Even when God asked Cain, why did you kill Abel? Instead of him to say, oh God, I'm sorry, I was jealous. He said, am I my brother's keeper? And that is why you see in this our worldwide, people are doing wickedness and they are still very proud of their wickedness. They are still very proud of the wickedness that they have done, or of the wicked acts that they have done. Imagine the world and the generation that we are living in. Some people still take pleasure in wickedness. When they are confronted, they will still tell you, hey, na me start am. That is what is going to come out from their mouth, which means they are proud of the wicked thing that they are doing. When you confront them and say, sister, why are you doing this? He will say, na me start am. If you confront your brother, why are you doing this? He will say, na me start am. That is the generation that we are in. They do it to me always. And I know the people who do it to me. That is it. It is not good when you give somebody, let that person take it, even if the person doesn't return. Do you know how many people that I gave to that did return before my kids throw my paper away? Because me, I'm the type, when I give somebody, I write the date, I write the time. So that is it. But today, the papers, they are no more. My kids throw them away. So those people that didn't return to me, how am I going to look for them? I've given them. Maybe as the future goes by, we'll also jam again and meet again. That is life for you. What goes around comes around. We can't run from this clock. When the clock walks around, walk, turn and come clockwise. One day it's going to go backward. Everything that you have been doing, everything that you have done to somebody, it will definitely come back to you. Whatever you sow is what you reap. The same way you are treating other people's children, that is how people are going to treat your children. And that is why I fear for my life, because now I have kids. I have to be careful what I do. But it was when I was single, I don't care. I do things anyhow. I do things the way it pleases me. But not anymore. Kids are there. There are some things I do. My kids will be asking me, Mommy, what are you doing? Because they are there seeing it. And the same thing you are doing in the presence of your kids, that is what they are going to grow with. And that is why we ought, in as much as parents, that our mind is transformed, we should also try and transform the mind of our children by giving them good things to dwell on, by giving them good things when they are young like this. You can continue to advise them now when they are very young. You cannot advise a child that is 12 or 13 or 15. But you have to start him when he's 1, when he's 2. So that when he's 12, 13, those advice you gave to him or her when she was 1 to 10 will be in his brain. We have so many crime in our society today. We have so many havoc in our community today. Why? Because some parents have failed to advise their children. Instead of advising their children, when you even correct the child, they will say, now you born her for me. Are you the one that gave birth to my child for me? And you forgot that whatever you do in the presence of your child, that is what your child is going to grow with. And that is why we have so many havoc everywhere in our community. In your working place, wickedness. Where you work, wickedness. Even at the place where your kids goes to school, wickedness. Even among the teachers, wickedness. Even among the students, wickedness. Why? Because wickedness has not begun, or has not become, or has not become the order of the day. Wickedness in our generation, wickedness in our society. When you go left, wickedness. When you go right, wickedness. When you turn back, wickedness. When you look front, wickedness. Even among our siblings, wickedness. Why will a sister kill a sister? Wickedness. Why will a brother kill a brother? Wickedness. Why will a child kill a mother? Wickedness. Why will a mother kill a child? Wickedness. Why will a father kill a child? Wickedness. His child. That is the generation that we are in today. Wickedness has now become the order of the day. You can no longer breathe. We can no longer breathe free air that God gave to us again. Why? Wickedness. Wickedness everywhere. And people are there seated, enjoying the wickedness and gaining it, enjoying it, getting gain from it. Just like Cain, when he killed the brother, God asked him, and if he was to repent, God, I know God will say, okay, your sins are forgiven. God asked him, where is thy brother Abel? He said, am I my brother's keeper? That is the generation that we are in. People are still puffed up, committing evil. People are still puffed up, committing havoc. And when you approach and say, why did you do? You say, no, Mr. Satan. That is the world, the generation that we are living in. People find pleasure in committing evil. People find pleasure in committing havoc. Why? Gloria Gliss said right on. Thank you for that, Gloria Gliss. You can say that again. People derive pleasure. People derive pleasure. Yes, people derive pleasure. People derive pleasure in committing havoc. People derive pleasure in committing wickedness. People derive pleasure in killing somebody. When you ask the person, we say, na Mr. Satan. When you try to correct him and say, this is not how to live, he will say, now you go and live my life for me. That is the generation that we are in. Just like Cain answered God and said, am I my brother's keeper? Some people will never repent, no matter what. Why? Because they are the generation of Cain. And they are everywhere in this our wide world. Even among so-called the pastors, even among so-called the church members, even among so-called the friends. Why will a friend kill a friend? Because her friend is doing better than her. I saw it. I saw it on social media. A friend kill a friend. Why? Because he said every good thing that that is supposed to be mine is hers. She has the best husband. She has the best kids. She killed her friend. That is the generation that we are in. If a mother can kill her son, a mother can kill her daughter, what are you expecting? A friend can also kill a friend. 1 minute, guys. I will be back. Let me attend to my kid. Thank you, guys. I really appreciate you all. Thank you for coming, Eleonora. Thank you for coming. Thank you. As I'm discussing, guys, look around. If you don't have anybody, feel free to give the person, okay, guys? So that is it. Thank you for coming, Eleonora. Next topic, yes. Today's topic is why is wickedness everywhere? And I have discussed it. I have been discussing it since. Wickedness must continue. Why? Because wickedness must continue. Why? Because people are wicked. Behind every wickedness, there is a wicked man. There is a wicked woman. Wickedness cannot stop. Why? Because wicked people are everywhere. In our generation, in our society, in our government, even among the so-called teachers, teaching your children, even among the so-called students. Wickedness is just everywhere. Even in our community, in fact, in the whole wide world at large. Victoria Kitchen, hello sister, thank you for coming. Good evening to you. Stop. Thank you for coming, guys. I really appreciate you. You are right. Thank you, Gloria Glees. I appreciate. Flourish, thank you for coming. Flourish and reaction. Eleonora, thank you for coming. Ellie is just here to support us. Yes. She came to support me. Donald, you can go and do with Victoria Kitchen. Victoria Kitchen, thank you for coming. You can still feel free, guys. Look around and make friends too. Even if I am talking, it doesn't mean when you see somebody you don't have, you should just let the person go like that. No. Feel free to give the person. Feel free to make friends. Okay, guys? So that is it. Wickedness must continue. Purity. Wickedness must continue. That is the generation that we are in today. Wickedness everywhere. We can't stop it. Husband and wife are wicked. Husband pouring acid on the wife. The wife pouring acid on the husband. Why? Wickedness. Wickedness. You are jealous because the man is going out to carry different women. You pour acid on the this thing, and at the end of the day, you kill the man. Why? Wickedness. Instead of you to kill somebody, why not walk away if you are tired of the marriage? Because it's in the nature of men to cheat. But it only takes the men that are renewed in their mind to say enough of cheating. Because if a man doesn't cheat, it doesn't mean that he's stupid. No. Some men don't cheat. Why? Because their mind are renewed. You can't stop it. It's in their nature. Why will you kill your wife? You kill her because she's arrogant. You beat her to the extent that she died. That is the generation that we are in. Wickedness has not become the order of the day, where people take pleasure in wickedness. Thank you, Gloria Glees. I just thumbs up. That is it, guys. Thank you for coming. That is the link. If you want to come discuss, come and let us discuss. Okay. Discussion continue. Today's topic is about discussion. Why is wickedness in our society, in our world at large today? Why is wickedness everywhere? Why is wickedness everywhere? Me, I want to know. Why is wickedness everywhere in our generation today, in our society today? Why is wickedness everywhere? When you turn right, wickedness. When you turn left, wickedness. Even among the so-called parents, wickedness. Even among the so-called siblings. Why will a sister kill a sister? Wickedness. because your sister gave you things to hold for her, and now she says she's coming to take it, you kill her. Why? Wickedness. Why will a brother kill a brother? Wickedness. Why will a father kill a child? Wickedness. Why will a child kill a father? Wickedness. That is the generation that we are in, where wickedness has now, or is now, the order of the day. Wickedness everywhere. You go left, wickedness. You go right, wickedness. You look front, wickedness. At our back, wickedness. Why? Because wicked people are everywhere. If there is no wickedness, there will not be wicked people, because wicked people are everywhere to carry out wickedness. Wicked boy is outside there. Wicked girl is outside there. Wickedness is not the day. People are eating it like Coke and Fanta. Eating it like Coke and Fanta. Thank you, guys. I have somebody here. Thank you, Rosemary, for coming. Thank you. Can you hear me, Rosemary?
I can hear you, yes.
Thank you for joining. Good evening to you. Mega shout out. Happy Tuesday as a family. I
We
hope you
thank
all
God,
are
though.
doing safe. Thank you for joining this live streaming today.
Let me
So what do
remove
you
myself
think about
from
this particular topic?
host.
What do you think? Why is wickedness
If I if I
everywhere?
if I open my mouth, you know we'll finish today.
So you tell us and make it, I've been live for 1 hour.
Okay, allora, ascolta, host. Let me just make it just give you a simple analysis. We just return back. Let us just return back to 5 years before now. Things was not the way they are today. And for the meantime, let me greet everybody in the house. Good evening, house. Good evening, everybody. Happy Tuesday to you all. God bless you all. 5 years, 5 years ago is not 5 years later that we are living today. I remember 5 years before, or 6 years before, or 7, or whatever, the phone we're having. Let's just start from that. It's just something very, very simple. The phone we are all having on our hand, the phone we are using, is not this touch screen. We are using phone that you'll be pressing. There is no camera. Then later on, they now invented phone with cameras. Then later on, they now invented phone with touch screen. You see, as far there is modernization, as far there is technology, since technology entered into this global world, everything has changed. Because the more there is technology, the more people are wanting, the more people are desiring, the more people are needing, the more people are loving to get more, more, and more. iPhone started with iPhone 5, iPhone 6, iPhone 7, iPhone 8, iPhone 9. Now we have iPhone 12.
12, yes.
So goes as Nokia, as well as Samsung. So as far there are all these technology, so all these tragic things that are happening is starting from what we are living today. What we are living today, the calamity that we have today, that are being created by men like you and me for the sake of money. So that is the same thing that me and you and the generation that is going to come tomorrow, may God help us know, but that is what they are going to undergo. Because of the technology that we are facing today, we are having those people, grand inventory, they are inventing every day. Now that there's iPhone 12, those ones that have iPhone 11, that iPhone 11 is no longer good again. And
Uh-uh.
if I'm not mistaken, there is iPhone 13. So
Yes.
why our brothers, our sisters, our parents, our relations, why are they greedy? Why are they selfish? Why are they wicked? Why is there wicked all over the world? There is wicked, there is bound to be, because there is jealousy, there is hatred, there is enviness. There is this. I want to be like, I want to be more than him. I want to have more than him. I want to have more than her. I need more. Just imagine cars. Every month they are bringing out new cars. So the one somebody had before, he will no longer like it. So if you don't like it and you don't have the money, how are you going to purchase it? So
Go and kill the parents
wickedness,
for it one.
you understand? So wickedness, we can never cancel that wickedness, because there is technology, because there is everyday new things are emerging. And as far as these new things are emerging, what the Yoruba call Oloju Kokoro, people want to have. So if you cannot have, you need something, so you have to undergo somebody for you to be able to have. If you mean you
Yeah.
have to kill somebody for you to become rich, so you can drive a Range Rover,
Take
so you can
your
drive the best car,
noise
so
away.
you
I'm
can
listening
build
to
the
something.
best building. You see, in this
It's
world we
coming
have
out on your
today,
phone.
there are too many competition. There, there are competition. So how can there not be hatred? When there is too much competition, when there's I want to be like her, I want to be more than him, I want to be more than her, I want to have more than, I want to build a house, I want to be what is more than that. People are comparing. Parents
Mm-hmm.
are even doing comparison with to their children,
Your child to
referring to
another
other people's
children.
children. Don't
Yes.
you see that boy? He left before you. Or don't you see that girl? So you are telling me that she left before me, that he left before. So what do you want me to do? So you want me to do otherwise so I can be able to please you. So by doing otherwise, if I have a shallow brain, because there are people that are easily manipulated. When you are being easily manipulated by the so-called people you love, you can do and undo because you want to
Yes.
please them. By doing and undo, who knows what you can do? So wickedness, there's no way they will say in this world there is no longer wickedness, because every day new things are coming up and everybody want to belong.
Yes.
Everybody wants to belong. So that is the reason why there is wickedness. Why are people still packing, notwithstanding they are hearing that people are dying in Libya route, but people are still going there? Why are they going there? Because they want a better tomorrow, because they want a future, and people are using them as well because they want to make money through them.
Yeah.
Something that you know that this is the reality of it, but you say, nevertheless, I want to be like them that are there, so I can come home and show. So how will they not be wickedness? When the world we are living today is being created by men and the wickedness is being immersed by the same men, how can they not be wickedness? Wickedness will always reign. There is no way say today wickedness can only be subdued because I decide not to look at what that one is doing. You decide to be satisfied with what you have. It will not become an individual decision, because if the way you are contented with what you have, you will not kill. If, like you were saying before I entered, a man will kill his wife because of jealousy or because of whatever. If you don't like her anymore, you let her go. Or you say because your husband is cheating, you will kill him. But you know
Mm-hmm.
that is how men are. If you cannot stay, you can pack your load and leave. But as far as,
Yes.
even though your husband is cheating on you, is flirting around, but as far as he's giving you what you want in the house, you let him be. There's a woman that will say, I know my husband is flirting. I know my husband has things outside. But as far as he comes home, he does not sleep outside. I'm satisfied with it. But
Yeah.
everybody's mind is not the same. Your mind is different from mine. Mine is
You're
different
right.
from ours. So that is the reason why there is this wickedness. Because we think differently. We say things differently. Some people act without thinking. Somebody might just call them, say, this one say, you have not even heard from the horse's mouth. You are reacting already. Somebody said, I saw your husband with somebody. You have not heard from your husband. You are already boiling already in the house. Why don't you wait for your husband to come? Then you ask him politely. You are boiling already. So there are things that we as human beings, the only way there will be wickedness now is 80%. The only way to be 70% tomorrow, or rather 60% next tomorrow, is because me and you and him and them decide to be satisfied, to be content with what we have, without having a logical kokoro, without having that I want to have more than him, I want to belong, I want to be mansion, I want to ride this. It's all those comparison. It's all those wanting, 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 wanting. This all in the name of that 5 letters money. That is it. Because that is the 80% or 90% damages of this whole world about wickedness. Our mouth is what is still causing some kind of tragedies. Because we open our mouth we listen, without elaborating very well what we have heard, we'll start spreading it. And it will be causing anger. Because, for example, if somebody says something you did not say, when you hear that thing, you get angry, because we are human beings. So there are so many things that are bringing this wickedness in us. So if we have to realize individually, we have to realize that certain things, we have to stop doing certain things. We have to stop comparing ourselves with people. We have to stop saying, I want to be like him or I want to be like her, because you don't know what she have gone through, what he has gone through to have what he or she is having today. Be satisfied with what you have. You want to have iPhone, and you don't have the money to buy. Won't you go and steal? You go and steal now, or you go and do and undo because you want to have iPhone. So these are the things that is bringing out all this evil that is coming out from men. That girl, that man killed in Libya. Why did he kill her? It's all, if you go and search and search and search, there's still at the end of it monetary aspect of it. So anything you want to go through, anything you want to talk through, at the end of the whole issue, there is money involved. Why are we needing this money? The essence of we needing this money is what for? Because I want to live big. I want to buy marker. I want to live a famous life. I want to live an extravagant life. I want. So we have to try individually. That is just the only way. Individually, you try your little best. I try my little best. We all keep trying, satisfied with what you have. Otherwise, there will be, because this world we are today, we are complaining, we are grumbling because we are seeing so many things that is not right. What about what we are going to leave for our children? What about our children? Our children, what are we leaving behind for them? When we as adults, we are complaining of what we are seeing today. Their children, they don't know because we are protecting them. But how long are we going to protect them? Because to get to a place, to get to a stage whereby we can no longer protect them again. So we only pray. You understand?
I said it earlier. A child cannot be 12 and you start encouraging her or him or advising her. You have to start advising her when she's 1 year, so that when she's 12, she can now operate on those things you advised her on. It's okay.
So my dear host, is a terrible thing. I feel so much sorrow when I see or I hear all this tragedy that is happening every blessed day. There is no day you will not hear bad news. There's no day you will not hear bad news. So it is so annoying, it's so pissed off that why is the world turning into what it is today? It is turning into what it is today by men, by me and you, by people, because without we and you, without us in this world, there is no world. The world is still the same. That is the people that are living inside this world that have polluted the world with wickedness and heartlessness.
Yes.
So where are we going from here? It's only all going over. It's only God that can be able to save us from this. But we have to try our little best as well. Heaven help those who help themselves. If we are praying for God to intercede, but what are we doing for ourselves to be able to prevent? We are not doing anything. We say, may God help, may God help, may God help. And may God help you. See, you are still doing the bad things you are doing. May God help, but you will still deviate from that thing that you are doing. Still try to make improvement. We should make God will intervene for us, but at least we should try to be deviating. We should try to be avoiding all those evil, all those bad things that we are doing to one another, all in the name of money, wanting to be, wanting to get, wanting to be famous. All these things that we are wanting, that wanting to get every by all possible means. We are still leaving them here. I don't understand why people don't still understand that if they are going tomorrow, and you can tomorrow, all these things they are doing, you can sleep, you will not wake tomorrow. So all those things you want to achieve, you want to get, who's going to have them? So why
That's
don't we
me.
just live and let's live? What is our problem? We cannot live and let's live. We want to carry the whole heaven, carry this world, this money, this earth to somewhere I don't know. You see how life is. Life is unpredictable. Life is unpredictable. But people don't know because they are over blind with greed, with selfishness, with wickedness from their head to their toe. Because if you have a little humanity in you, before you pinch somebody, you pinch yourself and see how painful it is. But because there's no longer humanity, so people just do evil to people without thinking that there are consequences. There are consequences, but when you are doing it now, you don't know, but someday, somehow, you are going to pay for that thing you have done. It is not that you are not going to pay for it. It's a matter of time. So let us try individually to make a better future for our children. Somebody will say, I not concern me now. You not concern me, except say you not go born tomorrow. Well, yeah, well, what if you don't even have? Don't your brothers have? Don't your sisters have children? So we should try and still think of the future of the upcoming generation.
You are disturbing my lesson.
You don't understand. I was saying you leave that alone.
Then they disturb me now. They know they let me dey enjoy the thing finish.
Not today,
Huh?
don't change, Jare.
Thank you, Rosemary.
Oh yeah.
Thank you. You have really spoken well. Because even before you came in, I have said it. Because there are wicked people everywhere, wickedness will not stop. Wickedness will not
It's
stop. Why?
terrible.
Because many people take pleasure in doing wickedness. They are happy when they are doing wickedness. They go even eat the bread. They eat am like say na bread and Fanta. They will come bench put like say they did their parlor. So what am I trying to say? We can't stop the fact that wickedness is everywhere. And I said only God can help us. Because when God touch your brain, just as you said, say, until we start thinking well that this thing, if I do it to this person, the person might die. Then it means your mind is renewed. That you now know that if I do this kind of thing to this person, you go fit kill the person. Then you not deviate from those things. It means your mind is renewed. Because you trying to prevent you yourself hurting others, it means your mind is renewed. But the generation that we are in, the world that we are in, wickedness is everywhere. Is it in the presidency? Is it in the government? Is it in our world? Is it in our generation? Is it in our children? Everywhere. Even I mentioned, even in their school, even among the students, wickedness. Even among the teachers, wickedness. Why? Why is wickedness everywhere? Why? That is the topic for today. Thank you for coming, Princess Bella. I really appreciate your coming. Thank you for coming. Thank you, Princess Bella. And let me read some comment before you go ahead. Flourish said, that is why I am contented with what I have. And God's People's TV said, this is why the Bible says we should not love the world. Yes, I said it earlier. Because even Glory said, that is why I'm happy. Because even what I have is okay for me. The love of money is the root of evil. And that is where you said that this person will say, okay, I want to get this person car. Okay, I want to get this person shirt. Okay, and at the end of the day, you don't have money to do it. What are you going to do next? You go and steal. Go put gun. You go and put gun in somebody's head and collect the person's money with force. Why? Because you want to get something that you desire for yourself. Wickedness is everywhere. Even before you came here, I said it. Why will you just walk to a store that is not yours? You kill the owner and collect the money. Why will you kill somebody because the person bought a car? Why will you kill somebody because the person is building a house? Why will you kill somebody because the person bought new generator? This is the world that we are in, where wickedness is not the order of the day. You turn left, wickedness. You turn right, wickedness. Even in this generation that we are in our world at large, wickedness is everywhere. We cannot go out freely again. Wickedness. Before we used to go out freely, take the keys out freely. Now you can't take the keys out freely like before. You have limited it to some extent. Before, if you used to go out every day, now it's now once or twice weekly. Why? Wickedness everywhere in our world at large. Thank you all for coming. I really appreciate you. Victoria said yes. That is it. That is the world that we are in, where wickedness is not the order of the day, where wickedness is not the deed of the day, where wickedness is not the priority of the day. Everybody doing their thing. Why? Because of what they are getting. People are no longer saying truth. Why? Because what they are benefiting. People are no longer doing things right. Why? Because things that are getting. Because if I tell this person now, say this is how it is, and I join this person and I don't join that person, voila. So let me continue from where I stop. Wickedness. In as far as you know that what that person is doing is wrong. But because of what you are gaining, what you are earning, what you are putting in your pocket, you can no longer be truthful. The brothers and the sisters of Cain, they are everywhere. Why? Because wicked people are everywhere and wickedness must go on. It's only God that is going to help us. It's only God. Because this generation that we are in is God. That is why I always pray every time, God, help the generation of our children. Because even the generation who will day now, see what is happening. What are we thinking about? That is why anytime I think about the generation of my children, I fear. I fear. You understand? I fear. Why? Because even the generation where we did now, everywhere scatter. Let alone the generation that is going to come 10 years time. It's only God that is going to help this generation. It's only God that is going to help. Because the wickedness is growing faster than the goodness. Because just like as you said, say if the thing can reduce to 40 to 60, go still better. But you know, even before 40, 60, it's 9500. 95 of wickedness, only 5 of goodness. How will goodness prevail like that when wickedness is 95%? I just pray God help us. I just pray God help our generation. Because God now go help our generation, help the children, our children generation. Because if what we are observing now, the wickedness is growing faster, it's growing, it's giving birth. Wickedness is giving birth to wickedness daily. Every minute, every second. What do we expect in the next 10 years? If there's going to be the next 10 years, I don't know how I'm going to put it. Because even the Bible says at the days when Jesus Christ will say he don't near to come, we begin to see different wickedness. And if we look around, it's happening. Parents are killing children, children killing parents, husband killing husband. One man they marry 7 wives. So wickedness is everywhere. Wickedness is everywhere. I pray God help us.
This wickedness is prompting us from somewhere. It's coming out from somewhere. Where is it coming out from? It's from our heart.
I said it earlier before you came in, that even Bible said the heart of men are desperately wicked. And that is why even the Bible said, guard your heart. Guard your heart, because out of the heart, the abundance of the heart, not the mouth they speak. So if you conceive evil in your heart, you will do it. Why? Because your heart is already polluted. Go and keep it. And that is why I said it takes the grace of God for our mind to be renewed. Because now you talk when you come, say, until we have the mentality that, if I do this thing to this person, go out, then you withdraw. That is, your mind is renewed. You withdraw from doing evil. You withdraw from committing evil. And you know, say, if you do the person that thing, it go hurt somebody. Then you withdraw. Your mind is not renewed. But all the today where we did too, people are depriving evil in doing evil. They are even proud in doing evil. If you ask their sister why you do it, like they go say, now my life now you want to live one for me. Or you tell some brother why you do this thing, it don't make sense now. Now your life, now my life I they do now, they do what's your life. That is the generation that we are in. They take pride in doing evil. And I can't go refer to when Cain kill Abel. God say, Cain, why you kill your brother? Instead of what to say, God, I'm sorry, now jealousy, and God go forgive her through waiting he talk. He said, am I my brother's keeper? He was still proud doing evil. He was still proud. Say he killed his brother. So what are we expecting if a brother can kill a brother?
Okay,
so which
okay,
means
host.
a friend can kill a friend.
Host,
Because
Cain and Abel. Why did Cain kill Abel? Why did he kill
Cain killed
Abel?
Abel because he said God accepted the offering of Abel. He not
Yes,
accept his own.
out of jealousy.
That is it.
Echo.
Because I don't talk all these things before. If a brother can
Echo.
kill a brother, wetin come remain for friends, so-called friends?
Echo.
See the one when I talk just now, friend say because say your friend marry better husband, get better children, kill his friend. He poison the friend juice. The friend drink juice and he die. Now for hospital, they come detect say na poison he eat. And when they ask am why do that, say na he start am. People are still taking pride in doing evil.
It's terrible.
See
It's
woman wey
terrible.
kill your husband, I say because say your husband dey sleep around, the poor see the poor for the man this thing. And at the end
Jesus.
of the day, the man die. Why? Wickedness. Instead of you to kill the man, why not walk away?
That's true.
Why not walk away instead of you killing somebody? So that is the generation that we are in. They find pleasure in doing evil. They find pleasure in committing havoc. Even when they are caught, they will tell you say na the starter. Not be the starter and a new thing. That's what some we asking a new thing. Na starter. Thank you for joining CCJ. Mega shout out to you, love it. Niam, thank you for coming. People came
It's
in and I didn't
terrible.
even tell them. Give Tom TV, thank you for coming. I really appreciate you all. Donald is calling on all of you. He said, let's go, guys. Thank you, Rosemary. I really appreciate those words of encouragement. So we have stayed 1 hour, 28 minutes. So what is your advice on this topic to this world and to people that are in this world so that even when we don't leave the video, people can still come watch it and gain something from it? Because I know LS is gaining, you gaining from me and me gaining from you. And I know other people will still come and watch it. What is your advice on this very particular topic?
Oh, what I will emphasize a little is this. I know this world as a whole, things is not right the way they are supposed to be. A lot of people are wanting to get a lot of things, even just a simple job for them to be able to move ahead, and they are not getting it. And maybe with their school qualification and so on and so forth, they are not getting it. And somebody without school qualification will get, starting from where we are from our beloved country, Nigeria. So you see, why I said before, there are motivations of why all these things are happening. Because there are competition, because there are jealousy, and so long. So the how will I, the list is long. The origination of wickedness, the list is very long. What prompts people to be wicked is not only just one factor. There are so many factors that prompt wickedness, that make people to be wicked, that urge them to be wicked. So individually, we need to try. I know it is not easy. Somebody that is looking for a job, for example, you are looking for a job with a qualification, you go for that job, they will not give you, and someone that don't have that qualification will just come and give to the person. If you have soft mind, like I said before, some people they are easily manipulated. They have soft mind. You see that thing now, you will just get that second. Each and every one of us, we have that second person in us, which is our conscience, the good, the positive one, and the negative one. If your positive, your negative person in you override the positive one, it brings that wickedness out of you instantly. But if that positive conscience in you overrides the negative parts, it will make you look things and overlook things without having any second end of it. So we individually, wickedness can only be subdued by our individual effort. So only by our individual effort. Because you see in our politics, there is full of corruption, wickedness, greed, selfishness, and so on and so forth. If individually, each and every one of them have little conscience, have little humanity, our country will not be the way they are today. So is this wickedness is an individual process, is an individual thing that each and every one of us have to work. I will work on my hot temperedness. You work on yours. He works on his. Individually, will work and make it a better place tomorrow for our future. When you want to cook rice, for example, you put 1 cup of rice, and when the rice is cooked, you have about 3 cups of rice because it's cooperation. Is cooperation. So we have to collaborate within ourselves. You don't have oloju kokoro in other people's thing. You don't have greed in other people's thing. You don't look at what people have and say, why can't I? Or why should I? I want to be like him. You compare yourself with people, as well as parents. Stop comparing your children with other people's children. Because by doing that, you are making your children to have bad thoughts in their mind.
Mm-hmm.
Bad thoughts in their mind, because you make them look as if they are useless, they are stupid, they are worthless. And that is the reason why you see most of our Nigerian young boys are do and undo, because they want to be like Chidinma, they want to be like Ndidi, they want to be like Kayode, because parents are still the cause of all this instigation.
Mm-hmm.
Starting
Comparing
by
their child
parents.
with others.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Parents, you try and
Even
stop
till now, it's still
instigating.
happening, especially from where we are coming from.
That is
Go and see your
what I'm
mates.
saying.
Go and look your
They should
mates.
stop. They should stop, because they are the one instigating their children to do and undo. So when you push them to the wall, we don't have we all have different minds. My mind can be soft, but your mind can be strong. But his mind can be so and so easily manipulated. There are people you see when they are smoking in front of other people, test and test and test, and it will not test, and it will never test. So people just say they test and once, they will just set it once, or they'll become an addicted smokers, because they have soft mind. So this process of wickedness is an individual effort, and starting from parents, because the generation that we are now, the ones that are those boys that are doing all those evil things, some of them are 20-something years, some of them are 30-something years. So before they will, even though they have those money tomorrow, they will not even live up to 50, and they are gone.
Mm-hmm.
Because most of them were their parents instigated them. It's not that their parents say they should go and steal, but there are words that comes out from the parents' mouths that make those people to be forced to go and do and undo, because they don't want their parents to be telling them to compare them to anybody anymore. So their parents will see them and be proud, say, now my son have a car. Where will you take the car? Will you take it to heaven? Will that car deprive you from going to 6 feet when the time comes? So starting from parents, with our mouth, we should be very careful with our mouth. What our eyes see is not everything our eyes see. You go home, you put your hand, you do and say, so you don't buy car, so you don't be house, and me, I never fit do anything. That is his own, that is his life. Be satisfied with the little that you have. As far as what about people that are crippled? What about people that are blind? What about people that are lame? What do you want them to say? What do you want them to complain about? You that are not crippled, you are not blind. Nobody's you are not lay. You are a complete man, a complete woman. You are not begging before you feed. because you don't have what she have, that does not make you with that you are not going to sleep at night. You forget is our life is his life. Live your life the way it is. Everybody has his own time. Everybody has our own time. When your time comes, as far as you are working, God is going to bless you at his own time. It is Oloju Koko that is bringing all this wickedness from man, because you want competition. Where are you comparing to? Where are you going? What all these things, we have to stop it, and the only way is an individual process. I will be satisfied with what I have. If you are satisfied with what you have, you will not, like you said now, that boy killed the woman, he killed his friend because of what? Assuming he's not jealous, he's satisfied with what he have. What he's seen in his friend's place will not thrill him, because he was jealous, he was envious of their life, and that was why he poisoned him. That woman you said he poured acid in her husband's whatever. It's not the first time she know very well that her husband is Johnny Waka, but because maybe that wickedness has been growing in her, that anger, and she never had the courage, or probably she might have told the man, and the man would just, there are certain times there are certain things that we should try to control with our mouth. There are ways you talk to people at times, even though you are angry.
Those cartoons coming out here.
Even though you are angry, somebody talks to you in a polite manner, that anger is going to quench instantly. But if you are angry and you are talking to somebody and the person is answering you arrogantly, that anger will be increasing. So it is not right. Two wrongs cannot make a right. So when one is angry, the other person, if he's sensible enough, he should be able to calm down the one that is angry, not putting fuel inside fire. So let us try individually to amend our ways, starting from our mouth. We should try and be polite. We should try not to be greedy. We should try to be satisfied with what we have, no matter our situation, no matter our condition. But we should remember, our condition is not permanent. Delay is not denial. What you don't have today, tomorrow is another day, next tomorrow is another day. You should be patient enough to what you enjoy tomorrow is better. It's better for you to go. They normally say slow and steady wins the race. Remember, we said that one don't be out. The one you will be 5 years later will be better than the one he be 5 years ago, because your home will be newer. So what is your problem? What is your stress? Why are you wanting to? That is the reason why all these things are coming out. All this evil is coming out, because this one eye they shook because that one don't get. This one eye they shook because this one don't belong. Let us be satisfied with what we have. Let us be contented with what we have. I know it is not easy, because some people have people that pressurize them so much. Those kind of pressure that comes from your home, comes from your house, they pressurize you so much that they push you to the wall. So parents, we should try and learn not to pressurize our children. Allow them to live their life the way that pleases them, and God is going to open their way for them when the time comes. Because our parents say, wetin I not get, my pikin go make me get. Abroad where I not go, my pikin go make me go. Now by force, where is he written like that? You want him to go and steal? You want her to go and do a kidney come before she will now not be by force, because all these things are making boys to do and undo. So parents, they should please, if they want their children to bury them, they should please and control their mouth. And we as young people too, we should try not to be having oloju kokoro. Try to be satisfied with the little that we have. God is going to make a way for us where there seems to be no way, at its appropriate time, not our time, because our time is not the time of God. Like these people fail to realize, people fail to see, because they want everything now and immediately. God does not work that way. Let us take it easy, so we can be able to create a better tomorrow for our children that are coming. People are still giving birth, and so we should try and make a good legacy for them. So when we are old tomorrow, when we are no longer here, we say, oh, at least the future, the life I thought it was to be bad, thank God the life is better now, so I can go in peace. My children will be able to live in peace. But if we don't make effort individually, it's not going to be better, my dear. Oh.
Thank you, Rosemary. Let me read some comment before you go on. Joy family say you don't talk everything. Edgy's food, thank you for coming. Edgy's food, you say you are right. Okay, thank you for coming. Uwa Edionwe TV said you spoken well. So they're all saying you have spoken well. AL's personal, thank you for coming. I really appreciate you all. I really appreciate you. Edgy's food, thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. Uwa Edionwe, thank you for coming. You all are welcome. Joy and the family, thank you for coming. You all are welcome. Thank you for coming, guys. I really appreciate you. So today, our topic today is why is wickedness everywhere? And that is what our caller she has spoken before. So I said let her give us the advice that we need to live on. At least maybe it will benefit people that will watch the live stream after we are done. And that is why he was talking our own opinion before you guys walk in. Thank you for that, Rosemary. On my own, I'm going to conclude why I say, I said you are welcome. Okay. And what I know that the reason wickedness, if wickedness will ever subside in our community, it has to start from every individual, just as you said. Because even where she wife is said it was our forefathers that started it in Africa. And Joy and the family said that is parents for you. That is when you were talking about parents comparing their children with other children. So what am I trying to say? We as individual, thank you for coming, love it. I appreciate. We as individual, we ought to work on ourselves. Until we start working on ourselves, know it. Until we start working on ourselves, the wickedness is not going to stop. It's not going to stop because wickedness is everywhere. It's everywhere. And the wickedness will only stop if we are renewed in our mind. And you say, ah, if I do this person, this thing is not good though. You step out. It means your mind is renewed. You say somebody, you know. So what am I trying to say? By the time we are renewed in our mind, in the way we think, in the way we do things, we will also be good to go, because every individual is what make a country, is what make a society. Wickedness has not become the appetite of the day. It has not become the deal of the day. It has not become the priority of the day. You turn left, wickedness. You turn right, wickedness. Front, back. Everywhere is full of wickedness because as individuals, they are not renewed. So when individuals are not renewed, the wickedness will not go from 60% to 40%. But in as far that in as far as individuals are not renewed, wickedness is still going to be 60-40%. So what am I trying to say? My encouragement to everyone out there is that they should think and withdraw from wickedness. They should also put their kids through, because the kind of training you are going to give your kids when they are small is different from the one you are going to give them when they are 12. Because you cannot come and break a child when he's 12. What are you going to encourage her with? Or what are you going to advise her with? But as a parent, you have to start when she's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then by the time she gets to 12, she's not on her own, doing things on her own. She will not be picking from those advice and those lessons you taught her. So what am I trying to say? We see different individuals in our society today committing havoc, killing people, committing nonsense, and at the end of the day, they are proud doing it, eating bread, eating it as if it's bread and Fanta. So what am I trying to say? I pray God help us, because when I look into the generation of our children, I don't know, I fear. I don't say lie, I fear. Because if this generation is like this, who knows what is going to happen in the next 10 years? Who knows what is going to happen in the next 5 years? Who knows what is going to happen in the next 12 years? I pray God help our generation. I pray God help our children's generation. I pray God help every individual so that God will renew our mind, so that we are staying from all appearance of evil. Because if your mind not conceive evil, your heart not go lead you go down. And at the end of the day, when you ask God, why you do this, you go say na evil. You go say na evil spirit. Just like the one I said, 30 years, that they are not family. The parents can leave the child for you. You can go and check on the child even when the parents are not at home. 30 years old, sleep with 6 years old. Why? Wickedness. So, don't know what to say. I just pray God help our generation. God help every one of us in the mighty name of Jesus. Thank you for coming, young mommy. Thank you. Leave there. Edges Food says some parents teach their children, but some children go their own way with adding art, while some don't even put their kids right. Yes, I said all this before. Because even where we are coming from, you see some child doing some kind thing, and you are trying to correct the child. The mother will just come and fling the child from your hand. Now you help me, Bona. Now you help me, Bona. You know, she's doing that in the presence of the child, which means what is she teaching the child? She's teaching the child. And when the child now grow and start doing what the mother was doing, the mother will be complaining. Even the Bible said the good children gladdens the heart of the parents. Good children gladdens the heart of the parents. While bad one is a reproach to the father, to the mother, and to the children. Because the mother will not see the good in the child. The father will not see the good in the child. The mother will not see the good in the child. And the children will not see the good in the child.
Host is pause. It don't happen, host. They are not talking anymore.
His network. The network is back again. Can you hear me now? The network is fluctuating. Maybe it's because of the raining. It has been raining since morning, and it's little bit raining. It's little bit windy. So I guess it's network. So that is it. I've said it before. The way we put our children through today will also make them to be a better children tomorrow. No matter what, teach your children the things you know you can teach them. Because when they don't grow, nothing when you want to tell them when they enter their ear again. But if you begin to tell them 1, 2, 3, at least when they are 10, 12, they will not still pick some of the things when you they tell them when they are 10, 12. Because before they say adulthood, people are disturbing my lesson. Before they will say adulthood is 18 years. But in this generation, 15 years, this generation we just did, this is our present generation. 15 years now are adult. You know, so what am I trying to say? I pray may God help us. May God help our children so that they don't bring reproach to us. Because even Bible says good children had gladdens the heart of the parents and the society. Just like the way bad one, they cause reproach to the parents and to the society. I really appreciate you all. Adane said that is true. Young mommy said, oh, some children are so stubborn that they can never learn. That is what AJ said before you came in. But we are still going to continue and pray that God give them the strength. Because even children of nowadays and the way we were brought up, the way we were brought up is different from the way they were brought up. Because before, and I know, so even in those hard beating that our parents give us, the same children still spoil. So what am I trying to say? It's not every time smacking. At times you smack, at times you correct, at times you advise. Because even me, I see person when they smack every day. They not even reach 20 years before he born. But me, when they know they smack, when they draw my ear, you see, you don't see yourself. They don't call you the coconut head, shameless. So in all those shameless, in all those things, you still learn something. So children we go learn, I go learn. Just like young mommy say. And now make me go back to the children where they beat every time. If you even go to the thing, you say Patapata na beating. You understand? So it's not everything that is beating. At times, I think people are forgetting that I'm still here. Eh? You want to
Oh yeah.
so
Oh,
that
see
is
the
it,
make they
guys.
laugh.
You know, that is it. Even some children, even if you smack them from today to reach tomorrow, they will not take smacking. Some, even if you still advise them from today go reach tomorrow, they will not take advice. But we just pray, may God help us. May God help us. So that even our children will still advise them, they will still fit take. I just pray. And may God help us as parents. May God help us as parents. May God help us as mothers. May God help us as brothers. So that if we can also advise our children and our children can begin do the way we advise them, the wickedness go still reduce more. Instead of 80%, go still reduce to 75%. Young mommy, host, leave my children. Your children they disturb my LS. They are no day when I dey do LS when they no dey disturb. Na their noise is everywhere. Na so we do am. We come
They are
monetize.
laughing.
Na so we do am. 1/3 of my video were not monetized. Na so we do am. Now we see dey do dey go until God say Lady B varieties rest for LS. Then I go rest. If they are even at home, I can't do my normal video that I upload on my YouTube channel. And since this week now, they have been home. They have been home. I could not do anything. It's just the videos that I have in my phone before. That is what I am uploading. I want to cook for where this one. What am I going to say? If my people say welcome to my LS, welcome to my channel, all of them go they talk now with me. This is Lady B. How you guys doing? I'm who they talk the thing. Because what you do every time in their presence, they take notes. So my children now know my intro. Welcome to my LS. This is Lady B. How are you guys doing? I hope you guys are doing safe. Then they use and they sing around the whole house. So I do my video when they're at school. If I
Oh
want to
God,
cook,
that
I
makes
cook when they're at school. Thank you all for coming. I really appreciate you
oh
all. Joy
yeah.
and family is laughing. Adanese, I like the way they play always. They are playing, they will play for 1 minute, they will fight for 2 minutes, they will quarrel for 3 minutes. That is how we are going. God help us. I'm looking Nollywood one, not subscribe, free. No subscription. I'm looking it every day from these children. Thank you all. Kiss your gorgeous. Okay, thank you for that. I really appreciate. So, guys, if you don't have me, have me. I will definitely be family. AJ's food, are we family? If you don't have me, let's be family. Okay, guys. Thank you all for coming. Look around. Anybody you know you don't have, just take the person's name. Be family, be friends. I really appreciate you all. One love, keep us together. Mega
One
shout out to
love,
you
keep us
all. One
together.
love, keep us together. Thank you all for coming. Much love to you, my people. That is for everyone. Thank you all. I really appreciate your coming. I really appreciate your stopping by. God bless you all for coming. Much love. I thank you all for supporting this live streaming today. Without you guys, I will not be here seated. Thank you, Joe and the family. Thank you, AJ's food maker, comma. Thank you all. Thank you, young mommy. Thank you, Joe and the family. Thank you, Adane. Thank you, flourishing. Thank you, flourish and reaction. Thank you, uh, Mama Gigi Canada. Thank you, AS Westina. Thank you. When I get up here today, you people know what I will do to you people. Thank
Also,
you guys.
very
I really
needed.
appreciate Mama Didi. Thank you. AS Westina, thank you. Uh G and B family, thank you. Everyone, see people came in and I didn't even welcome them. You know, look at G and B family. Look at Uwa Uwa Ediome. Look at all of them here. And Love Etinium is here. I didn't welcome anyone, but much love to you all. I really appreciate you. Weshi Wifey, thank you for coming. Valize Ushe, thank you for coming. I really, really appreciate your coming. Without you guys, I will not be here seated. Thank you, Donatel. Thank you, Caesar J. Thank you all. Much love to you. So, guys, I don't want to be rude. Tell me good night and love out. Okay. This is,
Okay.
we have stayed
One
one
love. Keep us
hour,
together. Mwah.
56 minutes. We have stayed one
Bye,
hour,
guys.
54
On
minutes.
your way.
Thank you all. One love to you, my people. One love to you, Rosemary. Thank you for being here. Thank you for
Ciao.
supporting me always. I really appreciate you. May the good Lord bless you. Thank you for always being here
Amen.
in my live streaming. Thank you, fantastic charity. Fantastic charity. Thank you, Joy. Say good night, everyone. Thank you, Joy, for that. Log out. Tell
Buonanotte.
me good night and
Mwah.
log out. Buonanotte. Grazie mille per essere venuta. Thank you, guys. Grazie mille tutti. Grazie mille tutti. Thanks a million to you guys that came in to this live streaming today. Grazie mille a tutti voi. Thank you all for coming. Grazie, grazie, grazie. Log out, guys. Tell me good night and log out. Thank you, Aegis Food Corner. Thank you all. Thank you, Young Mommy. Thank you, John Family. Thank you, Fantastic Charity. Thank you, everyone. Rising Star. Thank you. Thank you all. If you don't have me as a family, feel free, guys. Leave me comment and I will do the same to you. Much love to you, my people. God bless you all. Tell me good night and log out. Tell me good night, guys, and log out. I don't want to be rude. I don't want to off the stream on anyone. I want everyone to just go while I off the stream. Thank you, Harmony, for coming. I really appreciate. Harmony said bye. Thank you, Harmony. Thank you, Young Mommy. Thank you, John Family. Thank you, Rosemary. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Humble Wife TV show. Thank you all. I really appreciate you guys. Much love, my people. Bien unique. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, don't worry. I will do that. I want it to stay for you because they said 24 hours. And when I checked earlier, it was